So have a watch of this.
The Christmas period is a time for peace, joy and good cheer, so most people expect a quieter time, mostly spent around families and loved ones. However, things took an unexpected turn when chaos broke out in the capital. Viral footage showed that an alleged Islamist mob caused chaos in central London a few hours before Christmas. The incident has sparked widespread outrage and concerns from various public figures. It has also started new discussions about safety and law enforcement in the UK's capital. In today's video, we will dive into this shocking footage to analyse its implications. But we want you to watch this video till the end to get the full details of this incident and its fallout. The viral footage paints a disturbing picture, which shows a high level of lawlessness and intimidation in the heart of the London metropolis. High-profile individuals have reacted strongly to the incident. For example, Richard T.I. on his X page declared that an Islamic mob was running riots in central London and called on the Metropolitan Police to take immediate action to restore order. His statement ignited questions about the role of law enforcement during such disturbances. As we reflect on this incident, it is essential to consider the circumstances in which it occurred. Often, the festive season is marked by celebrations, shopping and gatherings. The expectation from nearly everyone during the period is for a peaceful environment where everyone can enjoy the holiday spirit. Instead, we are seeing scenes of chaos that can bring fear and trigger anxiety in members of the public. This incident not only disrupts the atmosphere, it also highlights the ongoing challenges related to community safety. It also raises questions about community policing.
To the front, or do I go over to my yard? Cause I'm cold. I'm just out here for you lot right now. Do I stay out? Do I go to the front? Or do I go to my yard? Front. They're saying go to the front. Front. Go home, brother. I know, man. I didn't get enough go homes, bro.
Interestingly, this is not the first time such things have happened in recent times. A knife attack in southern London killed over 3 people. The Islamic State group said Saturday on its news site that the attacker targeted Christians and is a soldier of the Islamic State who carried out the assaults Friday night to avenge Muslims in Palestine and everywhere. This is completely unnecessary, he said. The IS claim couldn't immediately be verified. No evidence for the group's assertions was provided. Police later detained a suspect, the State Internal Affairs Minister. However, the police spokesperson said, "So far, we have not been able to identify a motive, but looking at the overall circumstances, we cannot rule out the possibility of terrorism," Caspers said, though he did not offer further details. The 3 people who died were 2 men, aged 67 and 56, and a 56-year-old woman, authorities said. Police said the attacker appeared to have deliberately aimed for his victims' throats. "We are seeing the first signs of a new wave of terrorist attacks," said Peter Neumann, a professor of security studies at King's College in London. Yoshida Sisram Histime, but held me if I'm wrong, is trying to capitalize on the huge mobilization resulting from Hamas' terror offensive on 7th of November 2023, even though strictly speaking, it had nothing to do with it, he said. Public figures such as Keir Starmer and the Labour Chancellor are facing calls for resignation. The criticisms of their leadership are intensifying as critics are describing their leadership as complete shambles.
What she wrote yesterday, I utterly condemn. And I said we would tear out anti-Semitism by its roots. I meant it, and that's why we acted so swiftly yesterday. I think it's a mark of how far the Labour Party has changed, that we acted so swiftly and that we take it so seriously. But I condemn what she said.
But I'm specifically saying, is it anti-Semitic what she wrote yesterday, in your view?
The OEP estimates that killer wage at 364 kilometres per human meal. The calls have underscored the pressing need for accountability and governance. The political landscape in the UK is filled with tensions, particularly as the economic outlook appears to be currently bleak. Politicians and economic analysts have pointed to an ongoing trend in the UK economy, which they find concerning. That concern is further supported by a report in the media showing a complete lack of growth in the GDP between July and September. This stagnation, alongside the festive chaos in London, adds to a sense of urgency surrounding the economic policies and political leadership. The Office of National Statistics revealed that various sectors such as bars, restaurants, and most firms are underperforming. These staggering statistics suggest that the much-anticipated economic recovery is far from happening. As we dive deeper into these issues, we have to look at Claire Muldoon, a political commentator.
Combined memberships of both the Reform and the Conservative Party have got fewer than 200,000 members. So we just wonder, I mean, I don't think the Lib Dems are calling for, I've got 500,000 members that are signing this petition. So I think there's definitely buyer's remorse out there of people who did vote in this Labour government and are actually showing, I think because they have gone back on their word. Keir Starmer is the comms from Number 10 have been horrific. I think that is, Jen, that's not me being...
She shared her frustrations with Labour leadership, claiming they have lost touch with the realities of the everyday life of many citizens. She emphasised that the party's focus seems to be on manoeuvring the financial market, rather than addressing the concerns of the people. Her statement is echoed by many analysts who believe that politicians must prioritise the needs of their constituents, particularly in challenging times. The Federation of British Industries has also joined the conversation, suggesting difficult times ahead for industries in the country. Their latest report points out that firms are expecting a decline in economic activities. So there is increased scrutiny of Starmer and his Labour government. Interestingly, pressure is coming from within his party too. In a shocking twist, questions are now being raised about Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves' strategy from within his party, with the Business and Trade Committee Chair Liam Byrne questioning the scale and timing of burdens on businesses if the government's top priority is economic growth. But Starmer points out his options for tax rises were limited, but that was because he ruled out big-ticket items such as income tax and VAT ahead of the election. That may have helped him gain a massive majority, but the trade-off is that it's been more difficult for him both to fix the finances and promote growth in government. However, there were more hard-hitting questions for Starmer from his party members. Former Labour Cabinet Minister Liam Byrne, who wrote the now infamous No Money Left letter when his party lost power in 2010, pins Keir Starmer down on the pledge to have the highest sustained growth in the G7, which seemed to have been made less concrete in its recent Plan for Change. The PM says it remains the ambition, even though current projections suggest the UK will be beaten by the US and Canada. Starmer is further pressed on how he will deliver growth, to which he says changes to planning are one of the key levels he is pulling. The PM tells the liaison committee regulation is a key issue, and as things stand, there is too much regulation and it is inconsistent. He says artificial intelligence, AI, will also be important. Hurry on with Hurry On. The committee chair, Meg Hillier, says she wants to know when the UK economy will see real growth. The Prime Minister says the lowest paid are already feeling the benefit due to a recent pay rise. It'll take some time, he says, adding that not everything can be fixed by Christmas. The increased concern about the economy, especially with rising inflation in the country, adding festive season mayhem in central London. There have been calls for early elections. However, these calls are still in the early stages. Do you think the government is doing enough to prevent unprovoked attacks? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.